Hey, this is Kenny Nguyen. I'm here to review DC Comics' recent event. It's called House of Brainiac, and I gotta say that this is a slam dunk, a touchdown, a home run, and a knockout punch from DC Comics. This is another event from DC Comics that has positive reviews, and I can kind of show you here. Well, I'm sorry. So as you can see, these are the critic reviews from DC Comics, and a green color means it's positive reviews, and at least an 8 is a critical acclaim. And like I said, this is proof. The entire event. This is all from DC Comics. I mean, all has positive reviews. And I'm gonna be honest, this is my favorite Superman family event of all time. I think this is the event that makes Superman my favorite superhero of all time, which is no easy feat because it used to be Batman and Spider-Man. But anyway, why do I say this event's good? Well, first off, it's an event where Brainiac tries to invade Metropolis, and the first thing I want to point out is art. The art looks really, really good. Sorry, I'm gonna close this over here. I think the first thing I love is the art. Look at how stylish the art is. Look at how much effort it is, you know? It's kind of like, a pretty big story event. And when it's a big story event, DC Comics, all right, look, gloves are off. We have to do really well to make our fans happy because our video games and our movies aren't that good. And like I said, art has so many different, this event has so many different artists, but the art looks very detailed. Look at the shading and the coloring. And also we find out that there's an evil group of society. Turns out it's Brainiac. Like I said, the art here, fantastic. It's beautiful. And now, like I said, this is an event where Brainiac invades Metropolis. Now, another thing what I like about this event is that it kind of makes Superman so cool and interesting. I'm kind of sick of the argument how Superman's boring, how he's just a god and he's boring and he's lame because he's too overpowered and he's just a nice guy who lets people walk over them. And I kind of disagree because we're in a really polarizing, depressing world, with the whole Palestine and the Israeli conflict, as well as our cost of living increasing. So I just want to read a book where it just makes me feel good and makes me forget about the real world. I really love this event because Joshua Williamson's art is really nice and it's very it's not bland or cringy. It just works really well. It's easy to understand. And I love the art right here. My favorite part of this event is actually when Superman sees a little kid, he says high five and he basically just tells him, "Wow, you're pretty strong." I love this because it shows that even though Superman is a godlike being, he still considers himself equal to humans, and he just loves hanging out with his family and friends. But like I said, the art here is really, really good. Look at the art by Rafa Sandoval. It's amazing. I love the action here. I love all the characterization. I like Brainiac. I like Lobo. I like how Lex Luthor plays a big role. And what I also really like about this event is that shows how badass Superman is. Like, people think that because Superman's a really nice guy, he just lets people walk over him and beat him up. But he shows that he has limits and that when you kind of push his patience, he will go all out and show why he is, in my opinion, the GOAT or the greatest superhero. For example, he thinks Lobo has been attacking Metropolis because Brainiac hired his people. Suddenly, Superman just appears out of nowhere, right? And Lobo just tries to fight him. Superman just he's just going all out. And it's to the point where, I can feel the impact, right? He's really pissed off. Even to the point where Lobo is like, "Dude, what the hell's wrong with you?" I'm just gonna pause this for a moment. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So I just had to, it was paused. The internet was not working, but anyway, what the third thing I really like about this event, besides the pacing and the easy to understand story and the dialogue, is I really like how you can feel the impact these characters are doing. And it's just amazing. Look at the art. It's just so glorious. And it's just so cool seeing Superman just going all out and him getting the upper hand on Lobo. And also for this event, we do get the introduction of Brainiac Queen. I don't want to make this review too long, but like I said, I really like the art here. Even with the different artists, it still looks really, really good. And Brainiac Queen looks really threatening. And hold on. And I like how she just completely slaughters and decimates most of the most of Lobo's people to show how she's very threatening. But finally, what I really like about this story is the ending. Hold on for a minute. Anyway, so yeah, so really like the ending, and I like how Joshua Williamson really emphasizes the Superman family. It's not just the Superman event. Everyone has a moment to. I like how Lobo frees Superman, and Brainiac explains how he's gonna use Brainiac Queen to conquer the universe. Lobo just decides fuck it, and he's gonna side with Superman and free him. And I really do like how, I don't say I really do, like, I apologize, but it's just, I love this event. I like how Superboy Connor Kent gets a moment to shine. He kind of gets overshadowed because Superman has his own real son, but I like how Connor Kent actually devises a plan to deactivate the Brainiac Queen and actually defeat her, not by punching her to smithereens, but by using his brain. And I like how in the end we realize Brainiac is doing this is because he's have his body is across too many different bodies in the multiverse, so that his intellect is slowly kind of degrading, and now he's just left with experiencing emotions for the first time. And I also like how Lex Luthor gets a moment to shine. And finally for this, hold on, I'm gonna have to. And like I said, the ending really does stick the landing because Brainiac decides to attack Superman and his allies. Like I said, art here looks bloody fantastic. And I like the action here. I like how Superman is a badass, that he's not treated like a chump. I like how Connor Kent rallies everyone to help Superman. And I like how Lex Luthor decides to connect his body to Brainiac's ship, which depowers Brainiac and kind of helps save the day. So it shows that, that they didn't win by talking about their feelings. They had to win because they had to be intelligent and creative. And in the end, Brainiac just decides to tell Superman that the reason why he's doing this is because he's experiencing emotions for the first time, and that he wants to create a family and be loved, which is kind of lame, which is why it's in a 10 out of 10. But it's really works well because Superman shows how powerful he is by literally carrying a city on his shoulders straight down to Earth. And Brainiac sends Brainiac Queen away so that she won't be destroyed. And Lobo and Superman fist bump each other. Like Lois Lane and Superman reunite. And turns out Lex Luthor may have lost his memory, while Doomsday seems to be escaped. Overall, I really do love this event. I really do like it because it has great action, great characters, great writing, great art, and great pacing. And honestly, I would highly recommend it. It's my favorite Superman event of all time. I would honestly give this event a 9 out of 10. And that's pretty high standards. And it is so far my favorite event of 2024. Hopefully Absolute Power can beat it. But that's about it. See ya.